I've been following Nocturnal for about 3.5 years, if not longer, since middle of 2020. And I have followed him on every team he's went to since then, and been a fan of each of them. So, you can tell I'm a very biased perspective on the career of Energy Nocturnal. What amazing sauce, by the way. Literally great. But, as you can tell, I'm very biased. But if there's a moment that is negative or positive in the career of Nocturnal, I'm going to be as unbiased as humanly possible, while remaining the integrity, while remaining with the integrity of a fan. Because in reality, that's what we all are, fans, right? We're all supporters of our favorite players and teams. So I'm going to try and be as unbiased as possible. Possibly while being respectful, while also highlighting some of the real career moments of the players. That being said, let's get into it. Let's get into the amazing career of Nocturnal. Also, don't mind the text of my comp teammate me right now. Yeah, I'm very close with my teammates Crusades and me, but just don't mind it. But yeah, into the career of what currently in this part of the series is Liquid Nocturnal, but will become Extra and Energy Nocturnal. So this first part of the series will be on the Liquid portion of his career. So let's get into it. This right here is the greatest coach in the history of Apex. Also someone who's poured a lot into every player that Nocturnal has played with, for, and around, as well as Nocturnal himself. And in my opinion, one of the top 5 biggest, most integral parts of Nocturnal's success, as well as a huge role model in the way I approach the game. This right here is Hodsick. He's been around Nocturnal since probably before OT3, but he's technically been the official coach of Nocturnal since ALGS Online Tournament 3. Honestly, he's the most accomplished coach in the history of Apex, but that's not why we're here. We're not here to glaze. Alright, I'm not the starting point guard of the Portland Trail Blazers, okay? We're not here to credit Hodsick. We're here for the career of Nocturnal as well as his teammates. And unfortunately, Hodsick, while you are technically an integral member of the squad, you are probably going to be the least covered one here. However, I am going to listen to what you say because I think it matters. But, yes, this part is the Liquid portion. And obviously, we're not here for the fact that, Hodsick is here. We're here because this is where we learn about the first team that Nocturnal actually was successful on, Team Liquid. And as you can see, 3 members of this team. At this point, Nocturnal is the main IGL, but also has a co-IGL named Casper, who plays Pathfinder. And we'll get to the chaotic part of this later, but as of right now, they're a very successful team. Then you have Flanker, who basically glues the whole team together. He's been the long-term teammate of Nocturnal for a while. And they're all, at this point, very good team, but they haven't really accomplished very much yet. As you can see, this is the first meta in Apex, Wraith, Pathfinder, and Watson, which is a really good zone comp. Not today, but at this time it was the best, most successful comp in Apex history. And in my opinion, no team has been more dominant in terms of winning a lot of tournaments than any team with this comp right here. So to explain the team dynamic a little bit, Nocturnal is kind of the main IGL, Casper kind of co-IGLs a little bit, and Flanker just holds it all together. So if things get too intense, he's kind of the guy that diffuses the situation. And then Hodsick's the old-ass man who's the coach. So yeah, shout out to Hodsick, man, in this VOD review, because we'd have no information without it. But yeah, this is the team, and I don't know if this is true. If Hodsick or anyone that's ever played for this team, or any team that I review, wants to add anything, or anyone who's close to Hodsick wants to add to what I'm about to say, if I'm not mistaken, he's very big on players, no matter how aggressive or not aggressive, running snipers. And quite frankly, I've kind of added it to my game. I kind of agree with him on that. But yeah, we're going to get into the gameplay now. Stay tuned.
We've been practicing. I know we're not getting beacons, but
time for the most integral in the beginning.
Well, we don't normally always overloot that. That was like the most we've looted.
I think once we get 2 gold,
I love it, Flanker. I like the calls.
Yeah, I mean, there's another.
Everything is for playing far. I think he has Tony, but I don't remember. Literally, yeah.
This is the thing about teams Nocturnal has been on. No matter how good or bad the squad is, they're extremely good at holding each other accountable and themselves accountable, and they're very intricate on the details and attention to detail they use. So no matter what team he plays on, it's always been that way. He's never had to be a suite where he has to micromanage every little thing of his teammates. His teammates have always put the attention to detail in game. Out of game is a different story, but as of right now, everything is cool and everything is cordial, and we'll get to the drama later, but right now what's important is knowing that they were the first team to knock out OG TSM, and you're going to meet a familiar face after this, so stay tuned.
It's literally this. He is the only character on his team, and
also, any clips that are used in this video, or any music, or anything at all that is not from the Josiah Games YouTube channel, or the JG Baby YouTube channel, or the Slime Scriptural Podcast YouTube channel, are not owned by me. Any clips used in this video outside of the first clip where I show my YouTube channel is not owned by me, and I do not take any credit for anything in those videos, or any music, or anything. There is no copyright intended. This is under the fair use infringement laws. That being said, continue.
Game with an immediate oh shit button. So what he's doing is he's basically walking out and looking for, he's trying to get a number out, like a beat on every single team he possibly can around him. Not only is he wanting to see where they are, but he wants to see where they're moving too, because anytime, like any of these Pathfinders could have, like if he sees a Pathfinder team, that immediately tells him like maybe they saw a beacon, maybe they hit a beacon and they know where he's going. But in general, you don't ever want to rotate without information. So he's basically getting an account of every team around him, where they're going, where they're headed, and then what's available. If they were to just sit up here on this cliff and just chill for the whole time, like they can't. They might accidentally rotate into like another team on this west side. So no, this is really good. I like when raids do this. Because like I said, you never like. I feel like my stomach if I am rotating blindly into the next circle and I don't know what's going on.
I'm fucking shitting on these kids.
Making the call to give Casper HP.
Alright, cool.
Oh, you mean the gold armor in general? Gold armor is fast heal, so you heal 50% faster.
Let me see if we can.
So the reason you want her on your Wraith is because your Wraith basically acts as an entry fragger, meaning she goes in typically on paper, like if you're doing a 3v3 fight, on writing it out. The ideal way to have it is your Wraith goes in, she does as much damage as she can, or she gets an angle maybe that's a little bit off that other characters can't get because she has no shit button, and then when she's in trouble, she uses that said oh shit button and goes back to her team. And then she heals very fast and then gets right back into the fight. That's typically why you put the armor on Wraith, is so she can create opportunities, use it to be able to create opportunities, and if she has a gold armor versus like a purple, she can play even riskier because she can heal even faster.
Skip a little bit.
Make it like this. The reason.
Hold up.
So,
I missed part of it.
Ridgeline basically serves as
I missed the big part.
all that call, whatever that play. Have to like your biggest concern is
There's
Watson,
something
especially
about,
when you're fighting. It
Nocturnal.
needs to be like, am I close
It's
to
a
my
lot
team?
different
I just, oh my
from
god, I just lost my spot.
other IGLs.
All right, so we unfortunately lose flanker because he plays underneath.
And the thing about
That
Nocturnal,
fast, I like fucking my mouse.
it's different, right?
An account of every team around him, where they're
The
going.
thing about Nocturnal that's different is his gun skill is insane, but he is good with some of the weirdest guns in the history of Apex. I mean, I can't name a single person who can use a singular P2020 and actually be good with it. To the point of the fact that I'd rather have a P20 in his hands than a majority of guns in the game. I can't name a single former Wraith player who's good with snipers. Like, genuinely. Outside of maybe Sweet. Like, this man is good with some of the weirdest shit in the history of Apex. And I fucking love it. But let's continue.
Where they're headed and then what's available.
We'll see a gameplay example of this man being the greatest P2020 player in the history
on this
of
cliff
Apex.
and just chill for the whole time.
Like, genuinely, if Nocturnal wanted to start a series of weapon mastery, of just hard grinding the P2020, like, if they brought back arenas, and this man does not use the P2020, he is actually throwing. He's that good with the P2020. Like, holy shit. Just give this man a P2020 and let that dude cook. Continue.
They might accidentally rotate into like another. No, it's really good.
Okay.
I like when Wraiths do this.
Yeah.
I feel like a deep pit in my stomach if I am rotating blindly into the. I don't know what's going on.
You see the team's very vocal here.
Shitting on these kids.
Making the call to give Casper so better. I'm all for min-maxing armor, giving Watson big armor when she's rotating in to like want because obviously she has no mobility. So give her the good armor for that, and then when you put the good armor on the characters that actually need it. God, my nose is itchy.
I see them. They're crossing deep through Capital.
This is where we find out Hotzik is old. He has been streaming for 30 minutes on this VOD, and his nose already itches. Boomer.
Through the middle. Like they're going through the middle of Capital.
Yeah. Notice how he, like Casper's shooting, flanker's shooting, right? That's basically their job on this team. While the Nox's job is to just look around, find all these teams, see where everyone's going.
Yeah, same way here.
What good the armor does? Well, higher armor is literally more HP. Oh, you mean the gold armor in general? Gold armor is fast heal, so you heal 50% faster.
Let me see if we can.
So the reason you want her on your Wraith is because your Wraith basically acts as an entry fragger, meaning she goes in typically on paper, like if you're doing a 3v3 fight, on writing it out. The ideal way to have it is your Wraith goes in, she does as much damage as she can, or she gets an angle maybe that's a little bit off that other characters can't get because she has no shit button. And then when she's in trouble, she uses that said oh shit button and goes back to her team. And then she heals very fast and then gets right back into the fight. That's typically why you put the armor on Wraith. Is so she can create opportunities, use it to be able to create opportunities, and if she has a gold armor versus like a purple, she can play even riskier because she can heal even faster.
Okay, realistically, now that you know what all of these characters do, you should probably know what these players actually did. So, if we could skip to a game where they actually did something, that'd be great.
Like, this is new to me.
Okay, so,
and which is...
Let's,
was like a child and you're the dad?
Play where they actually start popping off.
You did not say daddy, you said daddy. You definitely said daddy, as in D-A-D-D-Y.
Oh, yeah. In case you hear the term daddy watching anyone in this video, which you probably won't, because I intend to focus as little on Casper in a positive light as possible. Although, realistically, I used to really love the guy and thought he had a good heart, but in reality, he doesn't. Yeah, bad discernment on my part. But, as much as I want to avoid the positive in him, there's one thing he was good at, and it was, singing and making people laugh, as well as, having distinct comms that literally nobody could fuck up. I mean, yes, he had an issue with countercomming Nocturnal, and quite frankly, there's video evidence of him saying anything's better than Casper. I mean, I would personally agree. I wouldn't want to play with someone who countercommed me all day either and stop my growth as a player. And he could be even higher on the IGL list if it wasn't for him. But in reality, everyone grew from this terrible experience they had, and they did win one of the biggest tournaments in history that people remember to this day. Especially Liquid fans, and Nocturnal fans alike, and the former Flanker fans, all two of us. So yeah, in reality, while it could have impacted his growth negatively, it also did positively, as well as their legacies. And it's all the other two I really remembered for, to be honest. So, yeah. We're not going to get into the real thing of Casper and what happened, because that's another story you can find on YouTube. That's not my job. My job is just to tell you the problems they had in game, and the problem they had in game with Casper was countercomming and him not playing the game. So that was their problem. We're not going to get into the actual BS. We're just going to get into that. Alright, if there's any gameplay examples of this happening, I'll let you know, but there probably won't be. Oh my gosh, people stop texting me. There probably won't be, because we're not going to spend that much time on this team. But the positive end of this team was winning, and also Casper getting second in kills in a OT when Complexity won their first, which realistically we will do a review on Complexity one day, but not for a long time. So yeah, let's get into this first fight.
Nobody does that.
Watch this. Literally just hit daddy. Watch this, bro. They're gonna
Look for.
You also, the way you say daddy, like you almost like you wanted to say daddy. You know what I mean? Like you emphasize it, like you're like, daddy, watch this.
Watch this. Literally just hit daddy. Watch
Look
this.
at that, like your voice like drops like 20 octaves when you say that. There's no fucking way you didn't
I
mean
ain't
to say
heard the word
daddy.
octaves in a minute, bro.
There's no fucking way.
Watch out for this portal, Brandon.
Is that a guy right here sitting right here? Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah, we don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's totally like he's big on this
Damn, all defenses you can't, Thomas. Good shit.
daddy structure.
Right here, Thomas, in the open. Cracked one, crack. 57. Cracked the other guy, purple and back.
Daddy, watch
I got
this.
10.
No, that was the greatest time.
That's a call and a half right there.
Yeah.
We have to hold this team off. We gotta hold everyone off. This is our kills. Yep.
Look, man, if you wanted,
Bro, the fact that they simultaneously said this is our kills. Oh my gosh, bro, the Brotherhood of Liquid. I mean about this particular team, but dude, holy shit. They just simultaneously say this is our kills. That's
or
crazy.
calls, particularly to be judged, I'm judging them. You emphasize daddy.
Oh my gosh.
I'm doing damage to all of them.
Everyone hard focus,
That
hard focus.
Watson's one. That Watson.
This is such a risky spot, but like I said, dude, this is actually like, from a spectator standpoint, this is why I find VR is kind of like low-key fascinating, is like just small shit like this that like on paper like shouldn't work, but they just do because nobody else, because you're playing off of everybody else around you and you're playing off the fact that everyone else is busy. Because that's one of the things about playing this circle on this end, is that everybody is busy with each other. If you just happen to squeak in and rat somewhere, no one's gonna pay any mind to you because you're not a big threat to them.
One. Right here.
Thank you, Master Roche. I appreciate it, man. Brendan has called me daddy though before, not gonna lie.
Out in the open, rotating in.
Did he drop
On your right,
did he drop it going from like a normal talking tone to daddy?
Right here.
We're here too. Get ready for nades on these kids at this rock right here, down low. Northwest. Why is this fucking gen shooting my shit?
There's a lot of people dying. This is that. A lot of different colors.
Right here, guys, right here. There's a rat right here on top.
I feel like Nox just hit like 6 different people.
Oh shoot.
There's
Right
people over here
on
too.
He's
Rats
on this.
over here
He's on
too.
this.
We need to get
What
up
the-
on this,
dude?
Push on me.
I feel like most of this is down people. Oh my god, the fucking death boxes, bro. What the hell?
There's people over here for sure. Guys, come with me.
And that's the power of rotating early, right there. You just you just daddy watch everything around you and just kill everything around you. I mean, I don't think you guys actually got a lot of kill points out of this.
Realistically, they didn't.
For those of you that watch competitive Apex, how many times have you seen somebody hide in a tiny ass nook right here? I actually
Okay, so realistically, that was a good call, but let's continue.
Give me dead.
Brandon, focus this with that. Focus.
I'm not
see,
trolling either. I mean, obviously, he's getting value out of it, but you know, not doing a great job at focusing east.
Path one. Nice, dead.
They're portaling in. Race one. Got
Crack.
Edge of zone. Full heal.
Got him.
Oh my goodness.
Not
okay.
literally for
Race one.
wiping RCO's team.
How on me?
What? You want to point? What is on?
Yeah, I know, Casper. I'm just joshing you, okay? Only time you mean for all three of you to focus something is daddy when you call the daddy watching. You know, that's I think how your team understands and
That's the calm. There, you know, explanation. There you go.
discerns the difference between focus east and really focus east.
Focus healing.
Healing.
I got melted, dude. We're third right now. We're third. By the way, second. We're gonna push. We're pushing across the bridge. All three.
Good. Race one.
Oh my goodness, I like that.
Turn you down a bit, Knock.
Brendan's got a flank on him. Brendan's got a heal.
Love the passion, though.
Best he can.
Love the passion.
I'm dead.
This time I'm
All right, let's go back to where this all. Basically, I mean, that's basically unwinnable.
It is.
So let's look at how Flanker died. that going into play into this game.
You're gonna see Nocturnal's first major tournament win, and it happens to be the biggest one in early Apex history because it defeats the Dynasty. It ends it. So let's check this out.
That's huge, right? Portaling for a third party, getting any extra points, and obviously killing a team also means that there's less squads in the game, so you get some placement points as well. Is very big. This is not a bad portal at all. They're very confident that obviously that they're not going to need the portal for the next one. Part of it is also Flanker and Nock have white armor too, right? If Flanker and Nock are chilling with both purples, maybe they don't make this portal. Maybe they make a zipline instead. You know, that your gear affects your decision making a lot. I am more than certain that the white armors had part of a decision making process within Nock, like in the back of his mind when he made the portal.
Are we pushing up on this?
Yeah.
But I do love the portals for a third party for sure.
One down.
Moving in.
Banana bread going down.
One.
Nice.
Legit, that wave passive was key.
Yo, gold.
I love. It's so real, but it's also banter at the same time. It's very unique. Not many people can pull that off.
Another gold knockdown in that.
So much fucking loot.
I'm scout right now.
Looting too much.
Oh my god, I can't tell you, Casper, how much I love that kind of call. Very few teams are actually like consciously talking about how much they loot. That's such a fucking nice call. Nice to hear it. You love to hear it. Looting too much in the sense that obviously the circle, they probably didn't get the next circle, so they need to keep in mind where they're going next, especially as the game progresses.
So let's continue a little bit.
This zone is
To where they
Covering,
actually do
covering,
something.
covering.
Oh,
just the team scream anything
so these are the
passionate.
last two teams.
What?
Thomas, watch
Nothing better.
I mean, you need to kill these kids on the
I'm
side.
covering
They're
top.
literally so.
That's something I was talking about a lot in my TSM reps, dude.
Hold on.
Peek it.
Like, it's energy that you don't normally see from them in their streams and stuff like that. And they just get like so fucking passionate about it. I love it. I fucking love it. It's the kind of energy I need to get me out of my fucking bed every morning.
Yes. Oh no.
No, not there. We just walk in.
Not much to do here. I mean, they literally have like zone
Where are we gonna play?
pretty like close to them.
Play on us.
They don't really need to do much here other than just play. The biggest thing you want to do is, again, when it comes to identifying teams that are around you, that like the ones that are going to get fucked on rotation. Obviously, this team on Mirage is like the biggest one. I don't know if they're in on this next one. It seems like very close to the edge, but the map can be run. We the people. Thanks for the bits again, man. I appreciate it. Hey, wake up. Why aren't you asleep?
I don't know.
Here, Thomas, take two.
Focus top, because we need to.
Yeah, exactly, Russell.
ADS and top.
So this is on the verge of their win.
Nothing like that.
And
There
at the
really
verge
isn't,
of the end
man.
of part one.
I miss it.
So my final remarks on part one are just watch and see what Nocturnal this team does. In the beginning of part two, we'll get into the downfall of this roster as well as the rise of a new powerhouse that realistically was one of the more successful rosters Nock has had. I mean, out of all the rosters he's had, I'd say this is the next one we're going to talk about is probably number 3 on that list. So at number 1 on the Liquid, or number 2 on Liquid, and number 3 on the list of the top 3 rosters, and probably out of all the MNK players, he's probably the second best. And if you put him at their peak, he's probably the best that Nock has played with, as well as being the most versatile teammate Nock has played with. And you'll probably know who I'm talking about when we get to it, but let's just finish the rise of this and then the downfall in the next part. So let's do it.
For sure. But if I'm being honest, competing in Apex doesn't always necessarily pay the bills.
Flanker with good fences.
I'm gonna play Yogi if I have to.
Really
Like
good
sometimes, like as much as I miss the stress of competitive, ooh, that's a lot of damage.
They're fighting!
Okay, I'm healing.
I'm not. I'm stupid.
I'm moving in.
I'm not. I'm stupid. That made my fucking day, dude. Okay, Han, love this
I'm
too.
knocked. I'm stupid.
Oh.
I want to hear that one again.
They're fighting!
Okay, I'm healing.
I'm not. I'm stupid.
Bro.
Moving in.
Bro. But he's like, they're fighting. They're fucking. I'm knocked. I'm stupid.
Moving in. Oh, you guys, I'm
Oh
subbing.
my
Subbing.
gosh,
What's in the corner? What's in dead? What's in dead? What's in
Good
dead?
knock. Oh my gosh.
Let's fucking go!
Let's go!
I
Let's
forgot.
go! We did it! We fucking did it, dude! We fucking did it!
Let's fucking go,
We
boys.
fucking did it,
Let's
dude!
fucking go!
Love to hear it.
God!
You love to hear it.
Shit.
Oh my
So, realistically, champions, and, Hotzig wins his first championship in any major tournament. I mean, Hotzig already had, like, a decent legacy up to this. I mean, Nocturnal and Casper and Flanker didn't, but Hotzig already technically at one point held the record for most squad kills in a pub match, so he was already decently well off, but they needed each other here. And, as you can see, this is the end of part 1. I'll let you roll the
God!
TSM dethroned.
TSM dethroned.
Oh,
Shit on fucking
the
shit
audio
on
cuts
bad.
out. I think.
Shit on bad.
We won!
Why did it just
No
mute?
tweets. Do not tweet. Do not tweet. No tweets.
I'm not tweeting. I'm
No
not tweeting.
tweets. No fucking tweets.
Why did it just?
Fucking tweets.
Why did it go from no audio to like
audio,
Casper
no
like
audio.
screaming in his fucking pillow? We did it.
Oh my God!
So yeah, as you can see, that's the end of that roster, and we'll get to part 2 on how that roster broke apart. It'll be debatable depending on how long the part is. It'll probably be the longest part in the series thus far. The next one, so surprise player in there, and it'll probably be the longest part. So my explanation of what happened to this team will be short, but what happens next will be very long. It'll probably be close to 45 minutes to an hour on what I review on that team. Realistically, so yeah, stay tuned for that, but you probably won't want to watch the whole thing. But I hope you enjoyed this part, and this is part 1 after the intro of how Nocturnal became the 3rd greatest IGL in Apex Legends history. So enjoy the series, and I hope you enjoyed this part. If you want more for different IGLs or like fraggers or anchors, if you want more reviews on Apex introspective careers, please hit the subscribe button so we can hit 1,000 subscribers today. And also please hit the like button and comment so that we reach the algorithm. In other words, peace out guys, slime out.